Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. Behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education. Checking in on Twitter, GoPro X and CHK. So there's our bullish reversal candlestick on Twitter. That's a bullish reversal hammer off of all those moving average supports. A little scary to be buying on the day that we saw today in the market, but it really did follow through with that bounce. So now we have to see confirmation. We have to see a green day tomorrow. Otherwise, we should absolutely still be very cautious here. So we need a nice solid green day, ideally breaking 794. That would give the most confidence. If we can break that high of today, see a solid green confirmation day, keep holding these supports, and look to try and head back to the upside, the overall correlation to the market is definitely going to have a significant impact on whether or not that can happen. But we still have our higher low still here, and our low right now is 1723. So that's our new higher low that we're just waiting for a bit of confirmation to be confident that that is our higher low. So weekly time frame, that's actually the monthly. I need to swap this time frame out, but that's an interesting chart. Keep an eye on that monthly middle Bollinger Band depending how long you are in this position, because we have rejected from it 3 times. We have our low set, lower high, higher low, and then another lower high. So we are tightening up here on the monthly. Interesting to watch depending if you are looking years out. So Twitter on the weekly time frame, tightening as well. We have our high, low, lower high being set this week, and the bulls are going to have to form a higher low at some point. And we can see these moving averages are beginning to converge. We bounce off this middle Bollinger Band. The 100 week is dropping down, and over the next couple of weeks, those are going to converge and keep things really tight. So sometime in the next month, I would say, we're going to see a close above the 100 week or below the middle Bollinger Band, and that will dictate our short-term direction as we head into Q3 2017. GoPro, bulls are holding the back tests of these middle Bollinger Bands the past couple days. Bulls are very pleased with how trading went today, considering the market was weak, but we have a very clear pattern setup that's going to give a nice trade opportunity tomorrow because it's multiple inside bars. We have a wide range on Tuesday. We have an inside bar Wednesday, an inside bar Thursday, so the range is 815 support and 833 resistance. We're going to see one of those levels break tomorrow. If we break 815, we're looking right down to 812 double bottom, and if we break 812, that's a really nice bearish entry. And if we break 833, that's a signal to be looking to the upside to the 50-day moving average resistance. So the weekly time frame, that middle Bollinger Band still looming right with the 50-week, and we'll see where we close. Have to see a bull break of the inside bar, signal number 1, to even consider taking out those moving average resistances. X on the daily time frame, another higher high, but pulling back. The upper Bollinger Band resistance 5 days in a row is keeping a cap on things, but again, the bull's very pleased with how trading went today because the market was very weak overall. So here we need to form a higher low to keep the bulls in their full control, and that's at 2147, that little consolidation, and then some continuation with the higher high. So 2147, need to close or need to keep a higher low above that level, and just patiently waiting for that upper Bollinger Band to ascend to the upside. We also have that very key 200 week. We are rejecting from that level. That's 2306. If the bulls can close over that level to end this week, that will show a lot of strength. That's going to take a significant day tomorrow. So I'm not sure we'll see that. But next week, the bulls will be fairly close into striking distance of that weekly resistance level. And we'll see if they can get it. CHK, bearish reversal candlestick, but we've seen plenty of upper wicks over the past couple of days. We had a bullish reaction to the inventory report of natural gas. Oil's been very strong since it began its bounce, but again, just want to keep highlighting that we did break a key support on both of those names, and we are anticipating lower highs on the daily time frame to eventually form to keep that longer-term shift in the bear pattern now in that same direction. So we are looking at this lower high pattern, and it is continuing to play out where we have that resistance that the bulls would have to break to be up at 529, and we're down here at 508 and seeing a bearish reversal candlestick. A red day and a loss of the higher low pattern will confirm that and have us looking for that pullback, but as of right now, that's pretty much just what we're looking for. And if the bulls are going to turn the trend around, they have to form a higher low and then break this recent high. And never, or very rarely, off of the low will you see a lower high pattern break and the bulls change the trend in a V shape. They have to get that higher low and higher high to turn things around. So the weekly time frame, still exponential resistance, still showing weakness, and really wedged between the lower Bollinger Band support, which has held a couple times, and the exponential resistance driving the price to the downside. So as long as that weekly exponential is resistance, the longer term trend certainly favors the bears. So I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you over the weekend.